eternal conflict has shaped the destinies of mortal and immortal alike. But perhaps none more than Malthael, the former Archangel of Wisdom. With the primeval's defeat, humanity, being born of both angels and demons, became one of the last vestiges of demonic power. Using their souls as strength, Malthael became the aspect of death and vowed to eliminate demonic corruption wherever it took root, even within the Nexus. Malthael is a deadly melee assassin who shreds apart high-health foes by branding them with the Reaper's mark. Each swing of Malthael's sickle applies Reaper's mark to his enemy. Marked foes are automatically revealed and take damage over time. The damage is based on the target's maximum health, so the higher health they have, the more damage it deals. His Q ability, Soul Rip, only becomes available when Reaper's Mark is active on at least one target. When cast, Malthael drains the souls of nearby enemies, dealing damage and healing himself for a set amount. Ripping the soul of a hero also heals him by a percentage of his target's maximum health. Malthael's second ability, Wraith Strike, also can only be used when Reaper's Mark is active. In a flash, the Archangel of Death teleports through his enemy, dealing damage and refreshing his Reaper's Mark. Wraith Strike can be used from a distance as both a way to chase down enemies or as a clever form of escape. Malthael's final basic ability is Death Shroud. With a thrash of his wings, Malthael lets loose a wave of deathly energy that applies Reaper's Mark to any foe it contacts. Death Shroud moves slowly, so aim carefully or fire from a hidden location. Malthael's first heroic is Tormented Souls. When activated, Malthael gains a chunk of armor and emits a torrent of souls that continually apply Reaper's Mark to enemies near him, allowing him to make liberal use of his basic abilities. Looking for a way to assert yourself as the true aspect of death? Last Rites may be more your style. When cast, Last Rites acts as a death sentence, and after a couple of seconds deals a large amount of damage to an enemy. The total damage done is equal to half of the target's missing health and ignores armor entirely. Additionally, this is our first questing heroic in Heroes of the Storm. For every hero Malthael kills with Last Rites, its cooldown is permanently reduced until it reaches the minimum of 15 seconds. Malthael's Reaper's Mark is everything. Spread your mark to deal damage quickly. Your marks can be a mobility tool with clever use of Wraith Strike, or just a way to stay alive when comboed with Soul Rip. While drafting, consider the fact that Malthael excels against frontline bruisers and tanks like Thrall, Sonya, and Arthas. Make sure to watch out for high mobility heroes like Vala and Tracer that can poke from a distance and shut down your marks. At level 1, Malthael can choose between 3 mobility talents. Consider how you can min-max these options to fit your playstyle and your team composition. Once the Black Harvest quest talent at level 4 completes, it permanently increases how long your Reaper's Marks last. Even just a couple more seconds opens up a lot of flexibility for Malthael to make some powerful plays. Lastly, Malthael can pick up the No One Can Stop Death talent at level 20. After being the victim of a takedown, activate this talent to instantly revive at the Hall of Storms. With Malthael's arrival, death itself has descended upon the Nexus, and this time, no one will stop him. Make sure to leave us a comment or subscribe to Heroes of the Storm on YouTube and around the web, and we'll see you in the Nexus.